What's poppin', y'all? Adin Ross has found himself into it with a interesting, unique, up-and-coming fighter in the UFC by the name of Peyton Talbot. And I'm going to play you guys this recent clip, and there's a bit of a history that's been going on for all of 2025 between these two. And I think it looks like Adin Ross right now, it makes him look like, oh man, what's Adin done wrong? However, I do think this guy is somewhat justified in how he feels about him. So I'm going to play you guys this clip right now. Peyton Talbot, he just recently won versus Henry Cejudo in the fight, who is a former champion. And I think this was Henry's retirement fight. So this was a good setup for Peyton. So I'm going to play you guys the clip right now of Ariel Helwani, who's the UFC journalist, or fighting journalist, not for the UFC, but he covers a lot of UFC stuff. And this guy finally really addressing Adin and why he doesn't like him. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
I recently saw that he put a bounty on my head.
Yeah, he said 50K or something for someone to knock you out.
Yeah, and then he said he's gonna sue me. I'm sure he was joking or whatever. But see, that's my point, man. It's just the one thing he can do to maintain relevance is just put a bounty on my head. It's that's why I said no in the first place. It's just like that.
This is legit? This is legit?
Yeah.
What?
That's the gripe I have with streaming culture. It's he has no ability to do anything to me, so he's offering somebody else money to produce some kind of viral that's just why I don't like it. It's
yeah,
vampire-y, it's leechy, it's sucky. And guys like you and Nina, I said that on Nina's thing and I felt kind of bad because I wasn't talking to her. She has her whole stick. You and her both do your research, and it's a job that you guys do. There's skill, you guys talk, you guys engage, but it's just pointing a camera at somebody and saying that now clap like a monkey.
Yeah.
No, wait, now do it again. The chat missed it. It's I just don't like that.
No, I it's not my thing. I don't get it.
So here, off rip, I think this guy's not able to put it together, the distinction between a Nina and an Ariel Helwani versus an Adin Ross, or just live streamers in general. Now, off rip, this guy, he is a bit of an alternative for the regular UFC fighter. He's got that piercing on his nose, which is, I think he's the first UFC fighter we've seen with something like that. And he does talk, some people will say he's got a little bit of zest to him, which we will cover a little bit later, because this goes back into, I think, his issues with Adin Ross. But here, off rip, I mean, these guys, they were journalists, they were interviewers, but this Nina girl, she does live streaming. I don't see her doing anything different from an Adin. However, no, she does do something different because she specifically covers, she does her research. This is her domain of expertise. With Adin Ross, I think Adin Ross has done a lot of good in streaming. However, he is more of a funny guy, let's create some moments. And I think maybe this guy is not compatible with that. That's more so what I think. And I do understand what he's saying, where it's yo, if you're on a stream, you're kind of in this situation where you're almost like a circus act, where they're hey, come and do your thing. But I will push back a little bit on Peyton here, because GSP, George St. Pierre, former champion, one of the greatest UFC fighters ever, he appeared on Adin Ross's stream, and Adin was nothing but respectful to him. The interaction, the guy didn't have to be a clown. He knew how to play with the jokes, and that was a completely different dynamic than a lot of the other streams, you could say, with people where it's more funny and jovial. And I think Adin Ross has learned, instead of using the same shtick that he did with everybody in the early 2020s, 2021, I think he's matured and be okay, let me try different approaches with different people that will yield the best result. And people love the GSP stream. I watched the GSP stream. I enjoyed it so much. I followed GSP's his whole career. So there's a distinction. And the 50K bounty on his head, which is a fight bounty. So Adin Ross is putting up 50K of his own money for whoever beats Peyton. And they're probably wait, what the hell? Why did that happen? Well, initially, Adin Ross, he was trying to get Peyton on his stream. And Academics was actually on the stream too. And this is back in November. So this is a month ago. So I'm going to play you guys this clip right now.
Hey, you know who Peyton Talbot is though, right?
Yeah, that's fighting.
I got it.
Frank Ocean boyfriend.
I got it. Never mind. We're not going to talk about it.
What do you do?
I'll tell you off stream.
He did some crazy.
Yes, on God, yes. I'll tell you off stream.
To Frank Ocean?
To me, it was the weirdest thing ever. I might as well say it now, right?
Yeah.
What he do to you?
Okay.
He try to smash you?
I asked Peyton Talbot to come on stream, and he sent me his. I swear to God, he said stream these nuts. I swear to God.
Oh God.
I swear on my life. I would like to do a stream with him. That's why.
Wait, actually, you seen his two big
balls.
sacks?
It was hairy. Yeah.
Was Frank Ocean lips on him?
No.
All right. Well, then I don't know. he did that.
But like, I like Peyton as a fighter. But like, is that like?
I mean, that.
Like, do you think he hates
You
me?
see-
I don't think he wants to do the stream, but no. Listen, I was like, here, hold on, I'm gonna get on a bed and send you one too. Like, bet on said,
Nah,
like, I was.
Go come on stream.
So here, when I was watching this, I wasn't sure when it happened. I wasn't sure if this guy was trolling Adin, because that's how Adin would troll people. Like, Adin would send his nether region to his homies, I think even to Ak, and to troll them. Like, I do not understand this type of jokes. There's certain, Adin's not white, but you guys get what I mean. There's certain white boy humor that, or white adjacent humor, that for some of us, we're like, yo, what the hell? Like, that's supposed to be funny? It's not that you're trying to be a buzzkill. You're just like, yo, why? How does this even come across your mind? Like, why does not only taking a photo down there, but sending it to your mans come across as some sort of a joke? But this is something that Adin has done in the past. So when this guy did it to him, I thought, okay, maybe these guys are joking back and forth. But he really said that he didn't want to show up on stream with him. And then Adin Ross gets a little bit not upset by it, but he reacts to it and says he's going to sue him. So this is where the whole suing clip comes from, and I'm gonna play you guys that right now.
That's really funny.
I asked Payne Talbot to come on stream, and he sent me like his. I swear to God, he said like stream these nuts. I swear to God.
Oh God.
Why?
I'm just over. I don't know. I'm over Adin. You know, I've never met the guy, so I don't really know him. But just the whole like stream culture thing. There's no real substance.
Anyways, Payne Talbot sent me a pic after I asked to get on stream. He said he's over me. Again, Payne, if you don't do a stream with me, I'm suing you for sending me your without asking. That's number one. Number two, I'm giving $50,000 to whatever UFC fighter in bantamweight knocks Payne Talbot out. $50K. So this could be in a year from now, 2 years from now, $50,000 cash. Whoever can knock Payne Talbot out for show me his dick. Any UFC fighter. I want to see a line of bantamweights get in there. $50,000 for whoever could.
Now, I love this idea. I love this not beef, but I love this tension between the two. And you're probably wondering, well, now it's clear that this guy doesn't mess with Adin. He doesn't like Adin. I don't think he doesn't like Adin. I think he just doesn't want to be on the stream. That's it. And he has a bit of a slight negative disposition towards Adin, which is different from not liking him. I don't think the guy thinks about Adin, frankly. And you're probably wondering, well, why does he feel that way? Like, because there's no way that he's just going to react like this to Adin Ross just by asking him to stream, because this guy's not stupid. He seems like a polite guy. He seems like an honorable guy, especially the way that he talked about and the respect that he gave to Anina and a Ariel Helwani, where he's like, listen, I understand you guys do your job, and there is a lot of research that you guys do, and there's a distinction I want to make between you guys and these live streamers that are just pointing the camera at people. And I do think maybe he's not really that tapped into live streaming like that, because most people are just seeing the clips and that's what they assess of the entire stream. But I like the 50K bounty because it incentivizes something. And what Peyton is talking about, like, oh yeah, Adin can't do anything to me, so he has to put a bounty. The suing thing is a meme, of course. It's like Adin's joke with his own community. However, the 50K bounty is great, because what is Adin gonna do to you? Like, was he ever going to fight you? No, of course not. Like, you're a professional fighter. Adin's a professional lean drinker. Like, it doesn't even compare. Like, the guy hasn't been able to stay consistent with a workout and diet regimen for more than 13 days. He hasn't even hit the 2-week mark. But I think this all started from February, and I'm gonna play you guys this clip right here.
Okay, name 5 featherweights: Islam, Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, Dustin Dustin. I almost said Portnoy. Dustin Poirier. And then Frank Ocean's boyfriend.
So if you guys see this is when he's talking about Frank Ocean's boyfriend, he's talking about Payton Talbot, because Payton Talbot and Frank Ocean have or had a close relationship. Frank Ocean would post him on his IG story. They hung out together on Valentine's Day. Payton has been asked if there's a relationship going on between them, and he's refused to address it whatsoever. This was in August when he was asked about it, because Payton has also posted featuring like certain unreleased music from Frank Ocean, and he says, who I'm trying to smash is none of your business unless I'm trying to get with you. And then people have also criticized him because he's zesty. He's got zesty behavior. Like he's wearing crop tops and, you know, he's like doing dances. And he says, why do I have to be manly? Why does my image and what I wear have anything to do with my fighting? Even if it did, what do you care? And he says, the stronger I felt, I also felt I needed to feminize myself when appropriate. It's just a subconscious thing. I don't feel like I owe anyone anything. I'm just trying to be myself, and the people who get it will get it. In terms of Frank Ocean, he says, we hung out a couple times and just had a lot of appreciation for each other in our respective careers. It was kind of strange and unexpected at first, but after meeting him, he's just a normal person. Very special and gifted, but just a person. He's not a fight fan. The universe just connects people. And this is the thing. If Frank Ocean is not a fight fan and he's trying to kick it with this guy and he's posting him on his story, man, we don't know, but what they're getting up to, it's unsurprising. So Payton has never fully said that, yo, he's Frank Ocean's boyfriend, or they're getting together, or even that he's into dudes or females. And I think Adin Ross just throwing that instead of his actual name, and of course this got back to him, it made him feel a certain way. And he's justified in feeling that way. I'm like, yo, dog, you want me on your stream, however, but you was just calling me like Frank Ocean's boyfriend like 9 months ago. Like, what's up with that? And I do like the fact that, or I respect the fact that he hasn't put it out there that he's into dudes if he is, because that would be a career nuke. Like, he understands the game that he's in, which is the UFC. And for him, the mystery around, or the shroud of mystery around, yo, is this guy like actually gay, or is he just like doing this act? What's going on here? It makes it adds like a mystery. Like I said, it makes it more entertaining, more interesting, more intriguing for his career. So for the best of his career, because if he just came out and said, yeah, you know, I'm cracking dudes, or I'm getting cracked by dudes, then people are just like, oh, whoa. They got the answer that they wanted. So if he's killing it as a fighter right now, and he doesn't tell people, then I think that's the ideal situation for him career-wise, and to make the most money out of his career too. Because look at Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator has always had like this plausible deniability about whatever he's into, and I think it's helped him more than it's hurt him, especially with his type of a fan base. But Tyler the Creator hasn't had to operate, well, hip-hop and rap is more like manly, I guess. It's to the degree of the UFC too. However, Tyler the Creator has moved into a pocket of, well, he was never really officially in the pocket of mainstream rap.